Hey y'all, Irix guy here, back again with another watch review. Now we've all heard of the Rolex versus Breitling or Rolex versus Omega, but I wanted to put a different type review out there that I haven't seen yet, and this is the Rolex Oyster Perpetual No Date versus the Natty Light. Now, although they're very similar, a 6-pack of Natty Light, somewhat expensive, but a 6-pack of Rolex watches is significantly more expensive. Now, as far as water resistance properties are concerned, this Natty Light, and I'll have to measure it here, that's probably about 1, 2, 3, 4, probably a little bit over 4 inches of water resistance. And then you're going to run into a problem because the crown on the Natty Light is not screw down, and it's also not even push down. So once you open this Natty Light, if it's submerged, water's going to get in. Whereas on the Rolex, you've got the Oyster case back and the screw down crown. So the Rolex is going to get you down to probably a few hundred feet before it fails, maybe even a little bit more. Now the Natty Light, when you walk into a room, you exude class because you got a Natty Light. The disadvantage to the Natty Light is that unlike the Rolex, where you can wear anywhere, you couldn't take your Natty Light into a boardroom with you. So it's not welcome in all the environments that a Rolex would be welcome in. Now, as far as materials are concerned, the Natty Light is composed of aluminum, very lightweight metal. The Rolex is composed of stainless steel, a lot more durable. As far as scratch resistance is concerned, when you're getting when you're getting in and out of the water, this Natty Light can is going to be more susceptible to show scratches than the high quality stainless steel that the Rolex is made out of. Now, as far as water, this bad boy right here will enhance the water experience, whether you're swimming or fishing or whatever, and the Rolex will too. But I would say that for water activities, you're probably going to get more joy out of the Natty Light, also known as natural light, but the people in the know call it the Natty. So some other things that I wanted to go over here. Now, you know, we've hit on the obvious. Now, timekeeping capabilities. Now, what you can do with a Natty Light is that you can pop the tab on the top and you can create a sundial. So if the sun is bright enough, you can tell time using a Natty Light. Now, the Natty Light is not COSC certified. This is not a chronometer. The Rolex is a COSC certified chronometer. So whereas here you're going to get sundial capabilities, dependent upon the sun shining, of course, with the Rolex you're going to get COSC certified timekeeping capabilities. So the obvious advantage there when you're dealing with timekeeping capabilities is going to go to the Rolex, because it's better engineered for that than a Natty Light beer can. Some other things I think about when I'm comparing a Rolex to Natty Light is long-term value. Now, as you know, Rolex is very strict about their distribution channel, and they most often issue an annual increase, which helps to keep the value of the brand up, and in most cases the value of the timepieces appreciate from year to year. Natty Light, there is somewhat of an annual increase with it. I've noticed in the stores throughout the past few years that Natty pack, that 30-pack of Natty, it's gone up in price. And it actually makes me do a double take when I go in there. I'm like, well, you know, that's kind of gone up, but I still buy it. And the same way with the Rolex, you still buy it because you know that these are items that you got to have. I mean, they're both status symbols, and they get you a lot of recognition in life. So it's really a toss-up. What is better? Is the Natty Light or the Rolex better? I will say that from a weight perspective, the Natty Light's a little bit heavier, but that doesn't say that the Rolex is flimsy. It's a very well made piece, and it's got some weight to it. So when you have either of these near your hand, you're going to notice that they're there. So, you know, that's good. Now, I mean, really, other than this, I mean, there's so many similarities. And when you look at the bottom of this can, of the Natty Light can, it's almost like the case back, the oyster case back of the Rolex. You can see there, it keeps the water out. So if you're submerged, as long as the can is about up to there, you should be all right. But again, as we discussed earlier, this has a few hundred feet of water resistance. So the Rolex from a water resistance property is going to greatly exceed. So, but it's just amazing. I mean, the list goes on. I mean, this Natty Light, one would have never thought that these two items have so much in common. And I tell you, when you're drinking that Natty Light, it'll give you a whole new level of respect, because you'll know, hey, you know, I had to choose between a Natty Light or a Rolex, and I took the Natty Light out today. Or hey, this day, you know, I'm not having any beer, but I'm wearing my Rolex. So they both give the person a swelling of pride in their own unique way. So really, really, really fascinating stuff. And I encourage you to share this video with others. And check out my other videos too. I've got a lot of horology videos, which is a study of time. And it's on youtube.com/IrixGuy. And I welcome your feedback. What do you think about this? Have you ever even considered this? But that's all for this video. I'm running a little bit long. It's already, I've been filming for about 7 minutes. So thanks for watching. Y'all have a good day.